Oh, I love it. That's great advice. And how about this idea of a multiplier? And we talked before the show. This is an answer or a question we get the most diverse answers to. So is there a multiplier you'd like to talk about?
Well, I think that's for from some of your listeners that are either already own a franchise. If you're not part of a franchise now and you're in business as an entrepreneur, you're taking the hardest path ever. So kudos to you if you're successful. If you're not successful, seek out the franchise because it just means this proven business model. So whatever passion you like, look at the franchise first because they've got a business model and it's like having a map to guide you to your destination. Now, if you're a super adventurer and you're the type of person that doesn't use maps ever, just wanders until you find your way, go for it. But for many other folks that are like, no, map is fine. I'm sure to get there, then a franchise can be pretty valuable. When it comes to Multiplier, one of the things that I would say to your folks that I think could be pretty helpful is fairly recently I diversified greatly the advertising channels that we use to help folks that are interested in franchising find us. I diversified greatly our advertising and took the advertising budget and tripled it. And we've been very successful for that maneuver. And diversifying the channels means that previously we used only a few channels. I tripled them as well as the budget so that I wanted to be seen in multiple areas. And that is a good multiplier, I would say, is that the advertising channels and all digital channels, by the way, and everything, is not old school broadcast or anything like that. It's all digital, so it can be very tracked. But I would say that if you aren't really leaning into trying new things and you've been doing it maybe the same way with only subtle variations, now might be the time for you to try something very interesting, which is a great diversification, and you'll see that completely work. It has for us. So, we've greatly exceeded our goals that we've set, and it is through that diversification of the advertising channels that we use.